friends, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I am a Saint beauty artist and a DIY lash enthusiast. Those are the two main categories topics that I talk about on my channel, but I also do a whole bunch of other videos regarding with makeup, hair routines, all that stuff, and I'm excited today about my Product Empties video. I really like watching these videos and I feel like YouTube has kind of gotten away from them, but I like watching them because I want to see what somebody used up. Like, okay, it didn't work for you or whatever, but what did you honestly use up, and if you would repurchase it? To me, that's like a big statement of whether or not a product is good if somebody actually takes the time to use it up and then will repurchase it. So I'm gonna go through some of my product empties and let you guys know thoughts about them, if I will be repurchasing them, if I would recommend them, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first category is hair. And I'm just gonna grab and go. So this is the Bondi Boost Intensive Spray. This is supposed to, it says it's a concentrated leave-in formula, contains a superstar ingredient, vitamin B, peppermint tea tree essential oil, lightweight and non-greasy, plus it smells like a tropical dream. I still can't smell 100% from COVID, which I had almost a year ago. So I can't tell you if it smells like a tropical dream because I can't really smell it. But this I used, obviously used it up. I used it before I had extensions. I do have extensions in, you can probably see them like right there. But I did use it before. I thought it was okay. I don't recall exactly what it's supposed to do. I mean, it just says it's a superstar, it has a superstar ingredients or whatever. I do like the peppermint tea tree oil because one of the things that peppermint tea tree oil help with is with oiliness of the scalp. And I remember doing this and liking the way that it kind of helped me with the longevity of going between washings. But to be honest with you, I don't recall anything magical about it or anything that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't live without this. So for me, I am not going to be repurchasing it, and I can't really recommend it because it didn't really do anything fabulous to my hair. So the next hair product is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. So this is one of the staples that I have in my collection, have used it for years and years and years. They did come out with a new advanced one and I've tried that, and I'll be honest with you, I like this one just as much, and I think the advanced one is a little bit more expensive. I didn't see a significant difference, but this hands down is probably my favorite. I did do a whole battle of the dry shampoos, and I think Nexus was my favorite, and there was another one, I can't remember what it was, but it was so expensive. This is not an affordable brand. This is definitely an expensive brand, but I do really like their volumizing shampoo, their volumizing conditioner, and their dry shampoo. And to be honest, when I got my extensions and my hair, because I've been trying to go between washes, and this is what I love dry shampoo for, is not only does it absorb the oil, but it also for me volumizes my hair. Because I have very fine hair, I can't use a lot of products because it weighs it down, and especially as my hair's gotten longer, it just gets very fine, it gets very limp, it gets very flat, and so I like to have dry shampoo to kind of give it a little bit more va-va-voom without weighing it down. When I got my extensions, I had like right up here, you can see, I just get really, really greasy around this area, the nape of my neck, whatever. And then just up here, and I couldn't figure out, I was like, what in the world? And I was using the Nexus dry shampoo and it just wasn't cutting it. So I went ahead and picked up another bottle of this, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. Honestly and truly the best dry shampoo that I've ever tried, and I will continue purchasing it and definitely highly recommend it. They also have a travel version. It is my favorite travel size. I took it on a trip to Chicago. Hair looked fabulous. I love refreshing it the next morning. I can go and do second, third day hair, and it just soaks up the grease and just helps me go between washes and helps me not look so flat. So definitely love it. The other dry shampoo that I like is the Monet, the Champ Conditioning Dry Shampoo. This one doesn't pack as much of a punch as the Living Proof, but it is equally as good. To me, the Monet, it's a little bit harder to come by because you do have to go through a distributor. You do have to go through somebody who sells it. Whereas a Living Proof, you can get it, like my Kroger sells it, Walmart sells it. I don't know if Walmart sells it, but like Ulta sells it. I literally can go to the grocery store or go to Ulta, which is 10 minutes from my house, and pick it up. I also, like in Chicago, had forgotten to bring it, went to a local CVS, found a little Living Proof sample and was good to go. So it's just one of those things, like it's a lot easier to get your hands on, but this one is equally as good. I just don't feel it packs as much as a punch, but I do like it because, especially for like day to day, I feel like the Living Proof does come out a lot. It reminds me a lot of like the Batiste dry shampoo. Batiste isn't as good, but just that kind of white cast, like boom, it is like hardcore. This one is a little bit more like day to day. Like if you're not super greasy and you're just needing somebody, something to like revive your hair, or you have fine hair and you don't necessarily have greasiness and you just need something to kind of give you a little bit of va-va-voom. I like this a little bit better because it's not so heavy. It's not so hardcore. It's a little bit more manageable. And you don't get like after a couple days, but like day 2, if I like scratch my scalp, it's a word, but it's not what I meant. But if I scratch my scalp, I can get like a chunk of powder. That's how much this comes out, whereas this one's a lot less va-va-voom, but it's still good, especially if you have fine hair and you're looking for a little bit of more volumizing. So going into skincare products, let me see. We're gonna go here. So this is the Timewise, Mary Kay Timewise Replenishing Serum C plus E. I used this up. I had to quick backstory, I used to be a Mary Kay consultant, decided that's not where my passion was, so decided to become a Saint Beauty artist because I was much more passionate about the products. I still absolutely love Mary Kay. There's still empties that you'll see that I use that are staples and I will continue to use in the future. This was not one of them. I used it up because I had it in stock and I didn't get rid of it, and I just went ahead and used it up. I do like it because it tells you exactly like how long you've had it for and how much you have left, and it literally goes all the way up to the top. But to me, I didn't see a drastic improvement in like discoloration or brightening or anything like that. It was just okay. So I wouldn't recommend it from the vitamin C, but there are definitely other products, like I'm gonna mention in a second, that I would hands down recommend for Mary Kay. So one of those products is the Mary Kay Cellular water. This is one of the staples. This eye makeup remover I use in tandem. You can usually buy like them together and there's generally a discount. It is amazing. I love to double cleanse, and especially looking for cleansers that don't strip my skin. I like it because some of the other micellar waters that I tried, I get that tight feeling, like it almost like stripped all the oils off my skin. Because my skin is dry, I want something that feels as though it's clean but not stripped. And this is really, really does it. So what I do is I will wash my face and then I will go over on like one of these. It looks horrible. This is actually washed. It's just stained because this is how much I use it. But one of these like reusable cotton rounds, instead of an actual cotton ball, it's better for the environment, cheaper in the long run, blah, 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 blah. But I'll just put this on and then go over my face, and it just helps to get all the impurities out, helps to make sure I got all my makeup off, but again, it doesn't strip my skin, so I really, really like it. I don't know why I'm flopping this. This is the product that I really like. So the next thing is these Mary Kay Timewise. This is the repair set. This is the Volume Firm Day Cream, and this is the Volume Firm Night Cream. I love these. These honestly and truly have transformed my skin. I didn't realize that I am literally glowing like a disco ball. I don't know what the heck I did this morning or different for my skin, but I am glowing. I'm loving it because my skin does not usually look like this. It's usually very dry and parched and mummy-like. So I'm looking at myself going, oh, look at that glow. Saint Beauty, it's where it's at. But anyways, I absolutely love this stuff. It has transformed my skin. This wasn't the products that I started like loving Mary Kay for, but when I tried it, I bought the whole set they have a serum, they have the cleanser, all that stuff. The cleanser I actually can't use. It does break me out. It does like leave small little bumps on my skin. But these two I absolutely love. I use them every single night. I just broke out my second one and will continue to use them. That is one thing with Mary Kay. In my inventory, I did buy like 5 of these things, and I'm not disappointed, even though like I bought them with the intent to sell them, but I'm not disappointed that I'm not selling them because I bought them knowing that I was going to use it because I absolutely love these. The night cream does have retinol in it. It is not a strong concentration. So I feel like even though I had never done retinol in the past, before, I never noticed anything adverse with my skin. A lot of times with retinol products, you have to kind of build up the intensity. I didn't notice anything with this. And the day cream has SPF 30 in it. It is a little bit thicker formula, but it goes on really, really quickly. And I'll go in with my Saint Beauty and there's nothing, like I don't get any peeling or anything like that, or pilling. I don't get anything like that. It absorbs pretty quickly, but this will change your skin. This line is supposed to kind of like turn back the hands of time, and I've gotten so many compliments on how good my skin looks since using this. So I highly recommend it. Consistency is key. The more you use it, the more consistent you are, the better your skin's gonna look, but it has transformed my skin, and it's something that I have purchased and will continue to have in my collection and will continue using. The next thing is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For Darkness Reducing Under Eye Treatment Primer. Blah, blah, blah. You can see here, I mean, there's a little bit left if I really tried to get it out, but you can see I squeeze this little sucker as much as I can. What I liked about this was it is a primer, but it also is supposed to treat dark eye circles. So you kind of get a bigger bang for your buck but also a simplification. Is that a word? Simplify. You simplify your skincare routine because you get 2 products. What I like about it was I did feel like my dark eye circles were a little bit less pronounced. It did not take them away. I have very bad allergies. I live in Texas. I'm literally allergic to everything here. And I think a lot of my under eye circles are from allergies. So this bad boy is not going to make you look 20 again, and it's not going to make them magically disappear. But I did notice a diminishment of my dark eye circles when I was using this. The other thing that I liked about it was this was my morning eye cream. I would do it right before, I do put on my toner, then I would do my vitamin C, and then I would go on and put this on, and then the rest of my lotion, the Volume Firm lotion. And what I liked about it was it has, as you can see, a little bit of tinge of orange. That helps kind of cancel out a little bit of that darkness, but it also was great for primer. So right line under here, starting to notice fine lines and wrinkles. So I did notice a big improvement as far as how nicely my concealer went on, but also the longevity of my concealer. So it's definitely a product that I would recommend, definitely a product that I will be picking up in the future because I do like it. I don't know how I mixed this. I'm supposed to do this after my Cellular water, but this is the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. I have gone through 2 of my Cellular waters, 2 of the oil-free makeup removers, absolutely love them. What I like about this is it does a great job of taking off your under eye makeup, but it is oil-free, so it doesn't like leave that oily, yucky residue. It dries really, really quickly. I have taken off my makeup. Like sometimes I forget to take my makeup off at night, and then I'll go in the next morning. I will be able to do my makeup, and it doesn't like break down my makeup or anything like that. It dries really, really quickly, but I just love it because it works and you don't have that oily feeling afterwards. So definitely recommend this. Next is a deodorant. This is the Kapari deodorant. This is your coconut. I don't think this one has any scent, or maybe it does. Beach something. Oh, maybe it's just beach. You can see a little bit, like it won't go up anymore. So like it's done, and every time I touch it, it will go down inside. So I've broken out my next one. This one's also beach. So this is a full size one, just so you can see that yes, I legitimately am using it. I love this. I have not used antiperspirants for 10 years. I mean, it's been a really, really long time. My daughter does not use antiperspirants. She also uses this as well. I like it because it is deodorizing. I do still sweat. It is what it is, but it helps to mask that kind of BO smell. But I also like it because my underarms, we don't talk about our underarms. It's not an area that we necessarily focus on, but they are like, they're soft. It makes it soft. It makes it look like a nice area of the body. There's no staining with it or anything like that. If you do get it on your clothes, you can wash it out. It won't leave that like white deodorant mark where it's like, oh, you're screwed. This will actually wipe out, but I don't normally get it on my skin, but I really, really like it. I have that. I also have the CBD one, but for whatever reason, it's like very mushy. So I don't know what the deal is with that. These go on just like regular deodorants. They're with coconut oil. They don't have any of the harmful aluminum and all paraben free, all that stuff. So they're just really, really good for you. I trust it for my daughter, and yeah, and that's it. I was gonna show you guys my perfume. This is the YSL Mon Paris. Super cute. It's got the little ribbon. I love these travel sizes because they are travel friendly, but also I don't use up perfume that extensively. It usually goes bad by the time I use up the whole bottle. So I like these because it gives you, and this will last me, if I do it every single day, will last me several months. So I really, really like it. The unfortunate part is I can't smell it. Ever since I had COVID about, I think it's now 15 months ago, my scent has slowly come back, but there are certain things I can't smell. Perfume is one of them. Cologne smells rotten, and no matter what brand, no matter what body spray, whatever, it all smells very rotten and bitter. I can't smell things like poop. Cigarette smoke. We went to Las Vegas. My husband's like, oh my gosh, I can smell marijuana. Couldn't smell anything. I go to public bathrooms. It's fine. Somebody might have just blown up the place. Can't smell anything. So it is both a blessing and a curse, but I can't even begin to tell you what this smells like. I used it up because I am trying to still use my perfumes because other people can smell me, but also I don't want them to go bad before. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to smell perfumes, and I don't want them to go to waste, but I really can't tell you what this smells like because it's been so long since I've actually been able to smell it. But it smelled good when I bought it, so there's that. I usually like musky, I wouldn't say musky, very masculine smells. I like amber smells. I remember this one, I think, being very light and a little bit floral, but still with that little bit of amber, like a little bit of musk with it. I don't necessarily want to smell like a man, but there's like a fine line. So that's generally the perfumes that I gravitate toward. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions below. Hopefully this helped you. Until next time. You like that? Until next time, bye.